Your attention,
Boomer
please.
Big Dog
Now
answers the
pitching for
call from the
Texas,
pen here in the fourth
number
as they
24,
didn't get the outing they were
Boomer
hoping for from
Big
their
Dog.
starter. Digging in to try it again, Wilmer Flores.
The batter,
1
number
for 2 with a
shortstop,
double on the ledger so
Wilmer
far.
Flores.
And that's taken for strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. A pause, and the 0-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Digging in and looking for more, Phil Germano. A hit in 2 tries so far. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
2 out, bases loaded. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Lonnie Wang. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
He throws him on the fastball there. Lonnie Wang is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jarvis Rowe. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Chopped in front of home plate. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sam Henson. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Sam Henson.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. DeShields has it in his sights, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Probably good he didn't make contact on that one. It's so tough to get around on a fastball up and in.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Tim Anderson goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Yohan Moncada is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Go the White Sox. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit on the ground. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Ready for another shot now. Wilmer Flores. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Grounded to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, Phil Germano.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job. I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. Digging in the switch hitter,
And
Lonnie
leading off for the White
Wang. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Sent on the ground out to second. And a good throw gets him one gone. Tony Kemp will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. No home runs as of yet, 10 RBIs. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in once again, Jarvis Rowe.
Third baseman, Jarvis
Fought off at the
Rowe.
plate as it's chopped foul. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. No change in the score. It's 3-3. The hustle and bustle of downtown Chi-Town. Welcome back to Guaranteed Rate Field. And striding in once again, Sam Henson. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Fielder, Sam Henson.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Harper Ham is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Tim Anderson is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Gallo is right there. Throw gets him, 2 down. So digging in now, Yohan Moncada. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Ham waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Carlos Fabregas. And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Matt Bush wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Sam Dyson earns the save out of the bullpen.
Your attention, please.
Boomer
Now
Big
pitching
Dog
for Texas,
gets the call from the pen
number
to take
24.
over on the mound and start the
Boomer
home 7th.
Big Dog.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Just got a
Leading
piece
off
up
with
the
a Mariner.
line. Plouffe takes it in.
baseman.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Here now is Mike Zunino. He comes in 1 for 2 with
number
that
3.
home run he hit earlier.
Zunino.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes
Now
down.
batting.
More likely to be a
Left
hanger
fielder.
when that's the case.
Taylor.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mazara is under it. And the inning is over. Gene Segura standing in. Over 2 with a walk for him so far.
Designated hitter.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Segura.
The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A ball hit to Andrus at short. Reined in. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Peters. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Fastball in there for a called strike. Called strike, 0-2.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Jake Peters goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half.
Mine.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 2-3 go the Mets.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here. Coming through.
Your attention, please.
Boomer,
pitching
Big
for the
Dog,
Rangers.
is going to take over
Number
here in inning
24.
number 5, so it'll be
Boomer,
a bullpen game
Big
from
Dog.
here on out. Striding in once again, Caleb Joseph.
batting.
He comes in 0 for 2 thus
Caleb
far.
Joseph.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he takes strike 2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Here's another 0-2. And another foul ball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
In the air down the left field line and deep. Point is after it, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Doug
Leading off for the
Kirkland.
Orioles.
He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Kirkland.
Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Doug Kirkland
third baseman,
becomes
number
the
13.
first out of the inning.
Manny
Manny
Machado.
Machado is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Mazara has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. Into the windup and the
batting number
pitch.
10.
Adam
Center fielder
Jones
Adam Jones
is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to second, and Jones is going to have himself a base hit. So we'll go at least 1 at bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as you can see right there, he's now 3rd on the Orioles in that category.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
To 3rd, scooped up on the backhand. Here's a flip to Odor covering, and the inning is over. Alex Claudio is on to pitch from the bullpen. 12-5 is the final in this ball game. The Texas Rangers get the win after banging out 16.
Your attention,
Boomer
please.
Big Dog
Now
is
pitching
going to
for the
take over
Rangers,
here in inning number 5, so it'll be a
24.
bullpen game from
Boomer
here on out.
Big Dog.
Digging in to try it again, Kyle Schwarber.
Now
He
batting.
doubled earlier in the
Left
game,
fielder.
1 for 2 to
Kyle
this point.
Schwarber.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up. There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon. First
Now
pitch
batting.
coming. Here it is.
Catcher.
Sends that one out of play for strike
Castillo.
1. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Another one sent foul. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Leading off for
Alexi
the Orioles,
Amarista comes into
second
this
baseman,
at bat 0 for 1 in the
Alexi
ball game.
Amarista.
The windup and the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Into the windup and the pitch. Paulo Orlando is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. Camping under it is Duda, and there are 2 away now. Digging in once again, Doug Kirkland. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Mazzara is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Digging in and looking for more, Manny Machado. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting number 10, center fielder Adam Jones.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1.
he still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Ready once again, Mark Trumbo. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Strike three called, and the inning is over. Carlos Fabregas been summoned.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is that they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one.
Your attention, please.
Boomer Big Dog answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Brandon Geyer is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Mazzara will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. First pitch on its way. Lorenzo Cain stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
So he sets him down swinging. Lorenzo Cain sent packing for the second out of the inning. Throw in time, and the side is retired. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Jason Kipnis comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 0-2. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Now batting, first baseman.
Grounded to the right. Odor has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Logan Forsythe. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. DeShields coming on. 2 down. Striding in once again, Jose Ramirez. A couple of walks for him thus far. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. This is lifted out to left. Moving under it, Point. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in once again, Brandon Geyer. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled back.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And another foul ball.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Well, he saw everything in the kitchen sink. He fouled off a bunch of pitches and then was able to get the pitch he wanted and get a base hit.
Lorenzo Cain is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To second for 1. On to Duda, a double play. Here's Michael Brantley. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And he pops it up back behind second base. Dias is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Indians fail to score. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Santana. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1 in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Another one sent foul. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Mazara sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So no. Ready once again, Logan Forsythe. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Fastball called for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Odor towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now here's the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. DeShields over to his right. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Jose Ramirez. Couple of walks for him thus far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Big Dog has got it, and the side is retired. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Danny Salazar earns his 8th victory. We're a few blocks west of the Inner Harbor at Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Texas Rangers and the Baltimore Orioles. Major League Baseball on the show. Here's Manny Machado now as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Odor is there to take this ball in, and Machado is down on just one pitch. Into the windup and the pitch. Adam Jones stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. And Harold, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Well, man, I don't know what we're going to get from these guys today. This is the most difficult game, that cross-country trip, and you play the first game on the road. I don't know if they'll be tired or if they got the rest. We'll see how it plays out.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. And here's a ball hit in the air. Duda is there for it, and that retires the side. In now, Kyle Schwarber. He brings a batting average just south of 320 into this one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Point is right there. And very quickly, one gone. Ready now, Chris Davis. We show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Now here's Davis. High in the air and deep to right field. And gone into the right field bleachers.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Wellington Castillo becomes out number 2 this inning. Alexi Amarista is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And another foul ball. Now another 0-2. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll reach over to his right to take this.
Leading off for the Orioles, right fielder
sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1. Here's the pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Point has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Now at the plate, Doug Kirkland. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Squeezing it is Odor, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Machado. 0 for 1 here in the early going. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast?
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over.
Leading off the 4th inning.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Adam.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Odor under it to put it away for the first out. Ready for another chance? Mark Trumbo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Digging in to try it again. Kyle Schwarber comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Low for ball 1. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
1-2 now. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. A shot down the first baseline. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Well, that's a strong man right there. They got the shift on. He hits a hard ground ball, and it still finds a hole into the loaded overload on one side of the infield. Nice job by him.
And he'll just step on first here to take the shooter out. Striding in once again, Alexi Amarista. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball in there for a called strike. A 1 pitch on its way. And a change that he missed badly with for ball 1. 1-1, here it comes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 1-2, here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Paulo Orlando is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Now in the box, Doug Kirkland. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Takes a high fastball for a strike. In there, strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Doug Kirkland is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
Mazzara is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Alex Claudio gets the call from the pen to take. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here.
A great Sunday afternoon for baseball here, north of the border at the Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. Today, the finale.
Leading off for Toronto, second baseman.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Harold, this Ranger ball club as they begin play. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, man, I mean, this is a big game. Nobody likes to get swept in a series. Losing the first 2 games kind of put their backs against the wall. We'll see how they respond as they try to get 1 win in this place as they get ready to get out of here.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Stepping up to the plate, David Peralta. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. His stolen base total leads the ball club.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first. 2 away.
Third baseman.
And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Now at the plate, Eric Hosmer. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. Chopped weakly to the left. Gallo has it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Rangers. They are in the top 5 in the most errors committed by a team. So it's not just one player that's kicking the ball, but it's been routinely as a team. When you're giving up that many errors and make that many mistakes, you're not going to win many ball games.
Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here. 2 away. Standing in, Mitch Moreland. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Throws in on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. And that'll bring up Peter O'Brien. Comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Barehanded at his knees. He is out. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Duda is there for it.
I got it.
He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So coming to the plate, Russell Martin. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. And there's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well. Whoa, he tried to get a little.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Ready for another chance? Devin Travis. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box. Skied into straightaway right. Lazar is under it.
I got it.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, David Peralta. He's 0-for-1 thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
That's popped up out towards short right field, and Odor will tuck this one in, and that ends the. Digging in to try it again, Eric Hosmer. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Eric Hosmer.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to third. Gallo is right there, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 2.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And that one right down Main Street. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in for his second at bat, Mitch Moreland. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. And another foul ball.
That is too good a pitch to make right there with 2 strikes. But he fouled it off. Now you got to stay aggressive and go get him again.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Striding into the box, Peter O'Brien. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Odor has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Kevin Pillar comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Russell Martin stands in as he looks at a called strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, Matt, he's making this good team look silly. He's about 1 pitch away. I mean, 1.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. So 6 perfect innings for him out of the gate as he's been and that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Devin Travis.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner to get things happening.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Santiago racing back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete. Here comes the first pitch.
Leading off for Toronto,
Eric Hosmer is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
That pitch right there, Matt, 100%. Every hitter, listen to this, every hitter in the game, he's thrown a first pitch strike to. That's ridiculous.
No problem here. 1 away. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Number 2.
And that's dead center for strike one. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begins throwing. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
In now, Mitch Moreland. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing.
Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side. And that'll bring up Peter O'Brien. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Peter O'Brien is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Kevin Pillar is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. A little bouncer. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. On the ground near home. Lucroy is up with it. Throw on to first. And now the Jays are down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Russell Martin is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And there's a swing and a miss for strike 2, so the Blue Jays are down to their final strike now. Grounded weakly to the left. Throw in time. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.